Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and business sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross along with Colton Treadway, coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And it features South Medford coming over to the North Medford Gymnasium, the intercity rivalry that's always a big deal. And both of these teams have a lot to play for. We'll get to that in just a moment. We're pleased to join you. We're pleased you are joining us for this event on TableRockSports.net. And we'd like to welcome both home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. You can also help Table Rock Sports out by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And 3,300 fans have already done that, to whom we say thank you. It's time for the Pink Rewards Coach's Corner and Pregame Show, brought to you by the Pink Rewards app, where you can save on gas and goodies. We told you that there's a lot to play for coming into this ball game. South Medford comes in 12-10 overall, ranked 13th in the state by the OSAA ranking. A little different situation when it comes to the coaches poll. They're 7-2 in conference play. Right behind them is North Medford, as North Medford is 6-3 in conference play, 14-6 overall. They are ranked 8th. And Coach Will Turner and I were going over this algorithm thing, and that's like very confusing because nobody understands that algorithm thing unless, well, like the OSA told me one time I asked them about it, they said, as long as you're a PhD in mathematics, you can probably understand it. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm not a PhD in mathematics, so I don't understand it. But right now, you just heard, North Medford is rated a little higher than South Medford is in the rankings. South Medford comes into this match having lost their last two. One of them was up in Wilsonville. That was in a tournament on Saturday. They lost to Wilsonville 2-1, although they defeated Roseburg 3-0 in that tournament. But before going to that tournament, just a week ago on this Thursday night, they lost to Roseburg up there 3-0, and then they came back on Tuesday, lost to Sheldon 3-1. So a couple of quick conference losses there for the South Medford Panthers put their situation a little bit differently. Now Sheldon is the conference leader. South Medford's in second place. North Medford's in third place. They also are coming off of a loss, and they've actually lost two of their last three. They had a 4-game winning streak going, but then they lost to Sheldon back earlier in October 3-1. Came back and beat Roseburg 3-2, and then lost to South Eugene 3-0 on last week. So they had Tuesday off, did North Medford, but now they've got to get back at it again here against South Medford. And really, that's a ball game that they're going to tell you right now that they really needed to win, and they didn't win it, and it probably hurt the situation a little bit, although they didn't lose too much in ranking. So that's really just to set things up just a little bit for you about the importance of this game. You can use the Pink Rewards app to order crispy, crunchy chicken and sides. Choose your favorite items, set a time, and pick up a great dinner ready to serve on the way home. We are just about ready for the introduction of the rosters and also the national anthem and other pregame activities. So we'll let them get through all that pregame activity. And when we do, we'll come back and we'll introduce the rosters to you. And then we'll have the first serve in tonight's matchup. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net.
Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I ride my bike and sometimes the bus, sometimes both at the same time. I do have a car, but right now it's just too expensive to pay for insurance and gas. I love my job. At Ashland Food Co-op, they're a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. It's way cheaper to be able to pay $10 a month, and now I can go anywhere in the valley. Pretty much unlimited rides. It's more than just a bus ride. RVTD is moving our community forward.
And we welcome you back to this matchup. They're getting ready to go just a little bit sooner than I thought they were going to go, so I apologize for the supposed dead air there. But let's get this in here as they're going to introduce the rosters. I imagine they'll do South Medford first. That's usually the way they do it. So this is who Robin Akpan has on her team. She's got Bailey Leslie, a senior, Camden Allen, a junior, Julia Mitchell, a sophomore, Julia Hansen, a junior, Edna Moala, a senior, Hadasha Panel, a junior, Mayan Abasi Akpan, a junior, and we'll get back to her in a moment. Julia Slaughter, a junior, and we'll get back to her too. Deja Malcolm, a senior. Peyton Keever, a senior, and Toki Moala is a sophomore. The reason we'll get back to Akpan and Slaughter, Akpan right now is one of the leaders in kills in the state for this season. Came in as one of the leaders from last year in kills as a sophomore. Meanwhile, Julia Slaughter, not quite up among the leaders right now, at least as listed by the OSAA in assist, but she certainly ended up last year as a leader, a state leader in assist. And so they've got some players on that ball club, I can tell you that right now. Meanwhile, for North Medford, they're going to have Mackenzie Running, a 5'8 senior, Sophia McQuarrie, a 5'7 senior, Paige Carpenter, a 5'9 senior, Nana Seelafau, a 5'9 senior, Hope Smith, a 5'5 senior, Kara Witt, a 5'8 senior, Amethyst Viray, a 5'3 senior, Aliyah Turner, a 5'6 junior, Brindley Curtis, a 5'5 sophomore, Sophia Myers, a 5'8 sophomore, Zayana Daniel, a 5'8 junior, and Christina Antonio, a 5'9 junior. And so that's the way both of the rosters will line up. And now they're going to introduce the North Medford Black Tornado. There's a pretty good crowd on both sides tonight, as there always is for these city rivalries. And the thing is that they've got a lot of city rivalry going on tonight. Boys soccer is being played right now over on Bowerman Field at South Medford. The girls are going at it. And that's kind of the way it is right now. Just lots of action. Not only that, but they've got, I believe, freshman football here too, was earlier today. So They have a lot of action going on between the schools. And the football was not between South and North, but everything else is between South and North tonight as these two schools get ready for city rivalry stuff. They'll meet in a couple of weeks for football. And that's going to possibly have a lot of implications, but we're not doing football tonight. We are doing volleyball. We'll be back with the start of tonight's match as we take this time out on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's time to fall into savings at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford. If you want the lowest prices of the year on all in-stock Beauty Rest Serta and more, now's your chance. Memory foam queen starting at just $3.99. With adjustable base, only $9.99.
Come in and compare our prices. You'll be glad you did.
Time to fall into savings. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford.
Where quality is still not costly.
Discover luxurious Karastan flooring at Lippert's Carpet One. The flooring you need to live beautifully. With the National Karastan Month Savings with Style event, experience the luxury of Karastan and capture the lowest prices of the year. With savings up to $1,000 back on beautiful flooring and pay no interest for 18 full months during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Stay tuned at halftime for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show. It really won't be a halftime show, but somewhere after the second set, we'll take a little time out for this. But visit PlayMedford.com to find the latest fall activity guide, sports leagues, classes, field trips, and special events that are awaiting you. Visit PlayMedford.com and click on the Program Guide tab to learn more. So after all that, we're now ready to play some volleyball. North Medford will send out Mackenzie Running, Sophia McQuarrie, Nana Silafau, Paige Carpenter, Christina Antonio, Bryony Curtis getting ready to come on. And I think she'll probably be coming on for Sophia Myers, although I'm not sure about that one. That's the way it's looking at the moment. And I think I got them all out there for you. Meanwhile, for South Medford, they send out a number we don't have. Wouldn't you know it, just because we didn't ask them today. All right. But they've got Dejan Malcolm out there. Number 3, Julia Mitchell. They got number 5 out there, Julia Hansen. I see Maya Achpen. Mayan Achpen, as North Medford will serve first. Curtis with it. And I also see Julia Slaughter out there. There's a Achpen putting it down already. Or make that Malcolm putting it down. Achpen's in the back. There, Malcolm or Achpen with it, but they'll dig that one out. Running will send it over. That one's blocked at the net, but it's going to fall on the North Medford side. South Medford gets the first point. Carpenter misses it. 2-zip. Hanson, or make that Mitchell. Mitchell serving for South Medford. And the Panthers with the early 2-0 lead. Carpenter will just get that one over. And blocked, but it's going to go out off of South Medford. Malcolm was there for the block. That was one of them. I also think Slaughter maybe was there, but it wasn't blocked. Antonio on the serve. And that slam by Malcolm doesn't work out. If these two teams play up to their potential, they'll be playing close games all night long. There's the tip, Curtis. They get it to Carpenter, who hammers it home. There we go. We do have a number for the person. It's Bailey Leslie. I thought she was wearing number 1, but she's wearing number 20 tonight. That's the one you see out there in pink for South Medford. That's out. Malcolm to serve and a tie ball game. Blocked at the net. They'll set it up again. Carpenter will take it this time, though. Ooh, that saved nicely that time. As Ocpan really hammered that one hard, went under the net. Malcolm will continue to serve. And out. That'll bring up Paige Carpenter. Setting it for Ocpan. Ocpan will get that one down. We can promise you that she's not going to miss very many. Slaughter on the serve. That's out. Seelefau had it, but sent it wide. Curtis gets it up in the air on a deep serve. Running, handles it. McQuarrie, and that's tipped out of bounds. Mitchell thought about letting it go and then touched it, and the thought of letting it go was too late. Seelefau to serve now. Blocked. That time Ocpan is blocked and South Medford can't save it. Now they should get it. just rammed that baby home. On the serve is Okpan. McQuarrie. South Medford will save it. Curtis. McQuarrie again, the little tap this time. Okpan, but Curtis gets it back over and in on the return. North Medford can't handle it. South Medford leads it 8-6 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Long. Sophia McQuarrie serving now for North Medford. They trail by 1. That's going to be long. We'll go back to being down by 2. Coming into the game is Toki Moala. That's tipped out of bounds. South Medford gets another one. They have some players that can get up there and slam it pretty hard when they get a hold of it. And that's tipped. Wait a minute. It was out of bounds, but they're going to say it's a South Medford point. The umpire overruling there. Antonio taps it over. Here comes Okpan. South will set it up again. Malcolm this time. But North saves that one. And there, they get it. Antonio finds the hole. Running. Serving now for North Medford. Oh, Curtis. Nice save that time. No. Point, South Medford. Double hit. Student bodies here tonight. You can hear them down there. They did not appreciate that. Hanson serving for South. Antonio gets it over. Hanson sets it. There's the tap. It hits the floor. And a timeout called by North Medford. Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at the acesportsradio.com. Featuring 5 live NFL games a week, it's the Ace Sports Radio. And don't you be turning over there either. They got one on tonight. Bo Nix is in action with the Denver Broncos. Don't know what that has to do with anything. Fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you. Just thought I'd bring up Bo Nix is playing tonight. I don't know what that means to anybody. This is going to go out of bounds. Seal a foul re-enters the game. Curtis serves for North. That was pretty gentle that time by Mitchell, but this time they block it right back. Somebody's got it. Yes, Carpenter will get it over. Up we go. Malcolm. Making a bit of a statement. If you're wondering about how athletic these South Medford players are, we're going to see a lot of them playing basketball. And that's in. Antonio to serve this. North Medford hanging around, but not really gaining any ground either. Malcolm one more time. I'll make that Ocpan that time. There's the tip. Blocked! Sort of. Not really. It ended up on the other side. Slaughter trying to get that one blocked, but could not. North continues to serve. There's a dive by Leslie. Leslie. Carpenter. Nope, just going to tap that one over. There's a shot. And Ocpan has her own shot at it, but the ball's still in play. Carpenter puts it down. There's a hammer by Slaughter. Malcolm to serve it now for North Medford, or for South Medford. Carpenter's out. And that's out. So once again, North Medford takes over serving, trailing by 4 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Carpenter to do it. As I say, they're hanging around. They're just not making any progress. That time, Ocpan just taps that one over gently. McQuarrie gets it through. Slaughter and Pennell were there, but they couldn't get it stopped. Ocpan slams it home, and it's in. As the line official is ducking for his life. No, they're going to overrule and give that one to North Medford. Ocpan wants to know what the problem was. He'll come back and explain it to Coach Ocpan. 16-14. They go the other way, and okay, we'll get it all set up again. Here's Ocpan again. She's not going to miss this time. Slaughter set her up nicely that time, and Slaughter fixing to serve right now with South Medford up by 3. Ooh, Seelefau got that one through easily. Myers into the ball game now, replacing Curtis. Also coming in is Smith, Hope Smith. Hope Smith will be serving. Going the wrong way, but Ocpan will put it over. Whoa, nice block that time. Ocpan got back to the front line. There's a Slaughter saving it that time. It's up. Ooh, Carpenter too close that time. As getting a hand on it was Pennell. North Medford couldn't save that one. Ockpan to serve. Trying to hold on to the 3-point lead. Oh, Mitchell trying to slam. That one didn't work out at all. 18-16. McQuarrie will try and see if she can't maybe get North Medford into a tie and even a lead. Takes 2 points at least to get to the tie. McQuarrie, Antonio, but South Medford will save it. Slaughter sets up Ockpan, who hammers that one home. It makes no difference where you set up Ockpan. When she rises and wants to slam it, it's coming at you in a hurry. Curtis had nothing that she could actually do about that one. Ooh, nice save that time by Curtis, though. Running. Ockpan. Pennell will get it over. McQuarrie sets it. That's blocked. Malcolm sent that one back the other way. All of a sudden it's back out to a 4-point lead for the Panthers. Pennell on the serve here in set number 1. Oh, Malcolm just had to get that one over. They got a little out of alignment. There they just tap it over. Set this one up. There's another nice little tap. Up. Running. That's blocked partially, but they'll set it up. Got that one blocked. Off of the Mitchell attempt. Ockpan will get it to Slaughter. Back to Ockpan. But Murrow's right back out there on the south side. Set this one up and slamming it home is Malcolm. And out. Running. We'll see if she can't get the Black Tornado close again. Malcolm. It's up. Carpenter. And they can't handle that one. Slaughter has it go the wrong way. One more time. Running. And that goes the wrong way. Off of Leslie. Right into the net. That's no good. Hanson to serve it. Her team leads by 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Antonio is wide. And now South Medford's within 2 of winning the set. Ockpan will set it up. Slaughter will get it over. And Carpenter will slam it off of Slaughter. Curtis to serve it. There's a little tip by Antonio. 23-21. And there's going to be a timeout requested by South Medford this time around. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Brothers gives back to the communities they serve in support of kids and local efforts to help others. It's Dutch Brothers. And today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass on the banks of the Rogue River and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. We have at least 2 more of these to go, possibly as many as 4, depending on how these teams play it out tonight. Curtis to serve it. We should tell you while we have a moment, John L. Scott, we keep mentioning them. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene as Ocpan sends it into the net. And all of a sudden, it's only a 1-point deficit. Can North Medford get it tied up and force extra points? Yes! Hampson went up and seal a foul one more time. Bats it the other way. Let's play to 25. There's no reason to quit yet. There goes the wrong way on Bailey. Ockpan's there to save it. Slaughter gets it over. Here's the set. McQuarrie. Long. Antonio went long on it. And now we're at set point with Mitchell on the serve. Ooh. They're going to say that they will. Carpenter will just tap it over. Nice save by. No! Slaughter turned to try and put it over. Couldn't do it. It went into the net. Antonio to serve at 24. And we got some kind of delay. There we go. We're all happy now. Oh, no. Right into the net. That's no good. That gives set point. Back to South Medford with Malcolm on the serve. Carpenter gets it over. Slaughter sets it up for Ockpan, who sends it down the line, but Curtis is there. Carpenter sends it. No, we're going to be tied again at 25. And there is a nice-sized crowd here on both sides of the gym. Really good to see. They're getting fired up. The players getting fired up. Ockpan sends it deep. We know that one was out. Hit the line judge. He's still trying to recover. And we have another timeout. And I'd sneak away here and do other things, but sometimes these timeouts are just a little bit short. And they don't care about the media up here. Lippert's Carpet One has 2 giant warehouses. Design, help, and certified flooring installers. Lippert's Carpet One, Medford, and Grants Pass. For over 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the industry leader and clear choice in Southern Oregon. Whether it's auto or residential glass, Bill's Glass covers the complete spectrum from your vehicle to any room in the house. Well, we're at 26-25. North Medford has the set point this time. Carpenter on the serve. Slaughter. Akpan taps it over, but North will save that. Running will just get it over and out of bounds. We're tied. Slaughter to serve it. Set it up. Sela fouls blocked. Akpan was there to block that one. Now it's set point South Medford. Sela foul. Gets that one through. It's in. We're tied again at 27. Smith coming in to serve. Here in the early sets now, we only go to 30. Even if you win just by one, 30 is it. It looks like we're racing our way to 30 here in set number one. Going up with it was Akpan, but no, it was just in a bad position that time. She couldn't do much with it. And now it's set point North Medford. Smith the serve for the set point. And she goes long. Oh, we don't want this to end anyway. Sela foul checks in. And then takes a seat as Curtis checks in for her. Akpan on the serve. And it's tipped out of bounds. Well, landed in anyway. Didn't make any difference, I guess. Myers or that one. That brings McQuarrie up. Set point North Medford. And there it is. My goodness. North Medford wins the first set. 30-28. You need to come back for more of this. As you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's time to fall into savings at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford. If you want the lowest prices of the year on all in-stock beauty rest, Serta, and more, now's your chance. Memory foam queen starting at just $3.99. With adjustable base, only $9.99.
Come in and compare our prices. You'll be glad you did.
Time to fall into savings. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford.
Where quality is still not costly.
Discover luxurious Karastan flooring at Lippard's Carpet One. The flooring you need to live beautifully. With the National Karastan Month Savings with Style event, experience the luxury of Karastan and capture the lowest prices of the year. With savings up to $1,000 back on beautiful flooring and pay no interest for 18 full months during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippard's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Rub Credit Union is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports in the Medford School District on the Touchdown Club again this fall. That'll take place tomorrow night, when we'll be keeping track of what North Medford and South Medford do. In football, supporting community schools and the tools to meet your financial needs, it's Rogue Credit Union. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to think that we've got more volleyball to go tonight. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford won the first one 30-28. John L. Scott, they've got real estate offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. South Medford will serve it first. Hanson will lead it off. And, the official finally is ready to send the ball into play. All right, we've caught our collective breaths. Let's see what happens in this set. And out. A little too long that time. So South Medford will take the early lead. McQuarrie over to Antonio. Getting it over is Mitchell. There's the slam. Okpan saves it on the other end, though. Going up with it is Antonio, and it's saved again, and does it again. And South Medford saves it a third time. And Antonio blocked it at the net. There they get it down. I'm telling you, Slaughter finally found a hole. I'll take care of that. Myers feels that maybe South Medford has scored enough points. So, McKenzie running will open the serve for North Medford. In. Absolutely in. North Medford was, running says I was thinking it was going to go out. But landed in by a long shot. Mitchell will serve when whatever the problem is resolved. There's something at the scorer's table. All right, ready to play. That wasn't handled so well. Set it up. Carpenter will tap it over and in. That time all of South Medford moved to their right. Carpenter hit it to their left. There's nobody there. Curtis serving. Slaughter to Okpan, who gets it in. Tipped the net, which threw it a little off. Malcolm for South Medford. Sela foul, blocked by Okpan. Curtis to Antonio, who gets it over. Slaughter sets up Okpan. Okpan can't get that one over. Antonio to serve it. Wham! Yeah, you're right. That was Ocpan. She gets up high enough and gets a good wind up at it. Why? Look out. Slaughter will be serving. Carpenter, but is saved by South in the long run anyway. So we'll set it up again this time to Seelafau. Seelafau gets it over, but North or South will save it. Ocpan. Curtis digs that one out. Set it up again for Ocpan. No, Malcolm will just punch it over instead. Now they set this one up. There's McQuarrie, and that one's blocked right back at him. South Medford have that one covered. Slaughter continues to serve. Seelafau tip and goes out. And once again, North Medford here in the early going is just simply hanging around and having a hard time making any dent at what's going on. Ocpan slams that one hard, but that one's going to be saved. McQuarrie does her own. That one's saved by South Medford. McQuarrie again, but long. Ocpan on the serve. Oh, man. That one hit the net and dribbled over. Back in the day, they would make them reserve that. But it hit the floor, and so it's a point these days. We're not going to get into commentary on that. Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what's going on. And Table Rock Sports would like to say thanks to our great sponsors, including the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. And speaking of the John L. Scott Scoreboard, you can see that South has a 9-4 lead right now here in set number 2, but they trail 1-0 in terms of sets. John L. Scott, they've got real estate offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. So Ocpan is the server. South trying to win this second set and even up the sets. North Medford trying to make another comeback. Ooh, that was way out. Another one by Ocpan coming up. Curtis sends it one way, but North will get it. Malcolm. That one's blocked. South saves it. Ocpan barely gets that over. And then they find the hole. North Medford found where there were no Panthers. Coming in to serve for North Medford is Amethyst Verray. And Verray will need to find points somehow. That was Mitchell. Up. McQuarrie. Slaughter. That's going to go long. That was Moala. And sent that one long. entirely the wrong way, off of the hands of Mitchell. Out. See the foul coming in. And that'll get Curtis in. No, they're not going to get that one back over. That serve ended up going the wrong way for North quickly. Puts it down. South can't block that one. McQuarrie on the serve. Again, North Medford trails this by 4 like they have most of the match. Lockpan, but North will dig it out and get it back over the net. Slaughter sets up Malcolm. Malcolm is blocked. No. Yeah. I guess he has 4 hits. Slaughter saves it. Lockpan will get it over. McQuarrie to Carpenter. Nice save. Antonio, and it goes off of the hands of Slaughter, out of bounds. And now the 4-point lead has become 2. That goes out of bounds. Lockpan getting that serve the wrong direction. And now there's a timeout. All right, we'll grab a quick one ourselves here on TableRockSports.net.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, here comes North Medford again. This is what they did in the first set. And eventually, after playing a while, we got it settled. South Medford will save it. No! Yes! No! Yeah, they did. That was a little confusing there. Now that one's up. Here's Slaughter up again. They're going to give it to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it up. It's in the net. No, they're going to say North Medford was in the net. South will take over the serve. Mitchell or Hanson serving it. Mixing up my 5s and 3s. Oh, that wasn't. Yeah. I think McQuarrie knows that wasn't the greatest setup that ever happened. It was easily blocked at the net. Curtis, McQuarrie, blocked again. Malcolm that time. Antonio is blocked by Slaughter. And all of a sudden, South Medford has a 4-point lead again. And Octan sends it through. Myers cannot stop it. That's going to, oh, I made it over the net. That looked like it was going to go right into the net. There's a high pop-up. Slaughter will set it up for Malcolm, but it's saved by McQuarrie. Antonio, and that's not going to be saved by South Medford. Running will serve for the Black Tornado, who trail it by 4 again. That's out. In the first set, this is about where North Medford caught South and managed to hang tough until they could get up there and get the win in the first set. But right now, South Medford seems to be a little more stable. Well, as soon as I say that, they serve it out of bounds. I would say that's the announcer's jinx, but I don't think so. I didn't even have time to jinx him. Curtis. Tap it. Malcolm blocked. Seelafau and Carpenter were there. Curtis, by the way, is serving for North Medford. They got it back, North did. Slaughter punches it up. Ocpan gets it over, and it goes totally the wrong way for North Medford. I don't think that that's going to be an exemplary play that South will rely on, but it worked. It's about all that matters. Malcolm serving. Antonio is blocked. Hanel getting there to do that one. Back out to a 5-point lead. South Medford hasn't been able to get it much beyond 5. Seelafau again with a little tap. Slaughter with her own tap. There's another little tap. They're playing around at the net right now. Antonio sends it. Seelafau trying to block it. They're going to set it up. Here's the Carpenter, and Carpenter will put it down. Antonio to serve. Trailing by 4. Ocpan sends that serve the wrong direction. One more time. North Medford's within 3. Slaughter to Ocpan, who's blocked. McQuarrie and Seelafau there to block that one. Now North Medford's down by 2. This is looking vaguely familiar, is it not? Ocpan blocked. South will save it though. No! And North will send it out of bounds. I honestly think that one is probably going out of bounds on its own. It needed no help. But it had help. Slaughter serving. Seelafau. Nope, that one won't work. Set it up. Malcolm is blocked, and it's in. Carpenter to serve and see if she can't get North Medford a little closer. Nice save that time. Malcolm. Ockpan gets it over. Antonio. And out. Carpenter hits it wide. 21-18. Ockpan to serve. South Medford needs 4. Seal foul. But it's handled nicely. Ockpan. And that one gets through and falls to the floor. Well, it has its work cut out for them, but they get it done. Slaughter to Pinnell. I'll make that to Mitchell. And Mitchell can't get it over. Myers comes in. Veray in to serve. North Medford needing points. There's a discussion going on between the South Medford coach and one of the officials. I think they're probably discussing how many substitutions can you make. Who's got what left? There's a little tap. Macquarie handles it. Antonio to Carpenter. Carpenter is out. South Medford is within 2. Here comes some more substitutions now. Seelefau and Curtis both enter the game. Well, Seelefau doesn't. They do that so Curtis can enter the game. Macquarie gets that one through. We play on. Macquarie will serve. North Medford needs 5 to win it. They've got a ways to go. Or at least it feels like a ways tonight. Ockpan long with that one. Need 2 to tie it, which is probably the more important score. Slaughter. Malcolm. Saved. Curtis. Antonio. That one is not saved by South Medford. Now North is within 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And South Medford says we need timeout to discuss this. As one more time, we're right back where we were in the first set. Tonight's action is brought to you by the Rogue Valley Transportation District. Do you need help learning the routes and options that are available to you? RVTD can help. Visit rvtd.org to learn more. And Medford Mattress has been helping you rediscover sleep for over 30 years. Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly. These matches, these sets is going to go like this all night long. Seeing 2 of the better teams in the state playing right now. Both of them really trying to hold on here. They both have a first round home game at the moment as they're in the top 16. North Medford, if they could hold their ranking, would have 2 home games before having to go up to Forest Grove. If they were to get that far, that's in. Now we're at set point, which we have already learned tonight means nothing. Hansen will be serving to win the set. Sends it deep. Carpenter pushes, Running pushes that one over. Here's Okpan. She's got it. Over. They set it up. Antonio tapped that one over nicely. Now Okpan sends it deep, and it's going to go out of bounds. And that is going to be the end of set number 2. And so after 2 sets, now as we head to the third set on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's now 1 apiece as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Want to test drive U.S. Cellular's nationwide 5G coverage?
Yeah.
Download the Try Us app.
Here we go.
U.S. Cellular works great out here. Hey, I wonder if U.S. Cellular lets me stream in my... Yep, it's working.
Download the U.S. Cellular Try Us app for a free 30-day trial.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
And welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. The others, North Medford, South Medford matchups going on as we run a TableRockSports.net check. In the boys' game, South Medford has apparently won that one 3-1 over North. And at halftime, the North Medford girls lead South Medford 2-0. That's about as good as I can get for you. Sheldon in soccer, by the way, tonight is doing is it soccer or maybe it's volleyball? It's volleyball. They're doing a non-league game tonight with Marist Catholic. I think that would be a fun one to see. Marist is the number 2 team in the 4A classification. So that would have been a little fun to see. Here we go, third set. Every one of them has been close. One would expect this one to be so too, as Okpan sets it up. Malcolm. No. Touching the net is North Medford. Any of us that's played volleyball know how easily fingers can become entwined in the net. It doesn't take much work at all. South Medford serving again. Well, still, they open up the serve. Antonio. Now Slaughter's, double hit. Yeah. Antonio will lead off the serve for North Medford. That was Hanson serving for South Medford, but now Antonio for North. Slaughter. To Malcolm. Block. What are we calling here? Calling 4 hits. With all the hard hitting going on, these poor officials have been running for their lives. Good grief. And now, Malcolm got that one through. And Malcolm will be serving for South Medford. Nicely saved that time by North Medford. Slaughter sets it up. Malcolm. And they get it. I'll make that Okpan. Not used to seeing Okpan hit it that softly when she goes that high. That time she took a little something off of it. Carpenter trying. That one's going to be blocked. Blocked again and out of bounds. And it's going to, it's off of South Medford that time. It was off of Slaughter. That'll bring up Carpenter to serve. Set it for Okpan. She'll take something off of it. Double hit. Oh, Gary. Same result. Point for South Medford. Into the net. Seelefau serving as Myers checks in. Okpan sends it up in the air, and then South will get it over. Put it up. Carpenter, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Mitchell. Both of these teams have some hitters on it. Okpan. Antonio saved it though. Carpenter. And that's blocked out of bounds. Okpan went up. North Medford was there, but they couldn't keep it in. Okpan will serve it one more time. McQuarrie with Outwood. Slaughter set right back the other direction. Hanson tried to get it over, but North Medford was there to block it. And South Medford couldn't handle the return. McQuarrie will be serving for the Black Tornado. And there it is. That one just dribbles over the net, but as I said, they all count. Now, North Medford's had one, South Medford's had one. I don't think anybody keeps stats on that, so I'm sure that's an important stat. Slaughter sets it up. But North Medford will handle it. Carpenter, Malcolm to Okpan, back to Mitchell. Curtis, McQuarrie, Antonio. And Malcolm will save it. Ocpan gets it over. McQuarrie sets it. Carpenter doesn't get it over. Pennell serving into the net. That brings up Running to serve for North Medford. Malcolm, can they save it? They do. Curtis back on the board. Ocpan, but that one's going to be sent back. And Slaughter probably should have let it go, but Ocpan finds the hole anyway. And South still comes away with the point. And Hanson will be serving for South Medford, who trail by 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Carpenter, no. South Medford had that one well covered that time. Slaughter was there. Malcolm was there. Carpenter will punch it over. Got it. A diving Pennell could not save that one. Sela foul. Back into the ball game. Curtis serving. Block. No. Oh, they are going to say South didn't get that one over. Sure looked like that ended up on the North Medford side of the net, but they say our view was wrong. And that doesn't go over either. Mitchell trying to tap it just a little too soft. I think it's the first time tonight that North Medford has been ahead, except when they were trying to win it in the first set. Ooh, that was sent right back at Ocpan. Sela foul. Antonio getting up in the air at Ocpan's attempted slam, sent right back at her. She'll set this one up again. That time it was Slaughter. Antonio, it's in. No, it's out. Excuse me. Peyton Keever is into the game. Number 13, if you can see, she's the one closest to us right now. Sela foul. Will end all discussion right there. Antonio serving. Ocpan putting it down, but North Medford gets it back up. Carpenter did not get it over. Malcolm serving. Pennell in the game. Sela foul gets another one over, but this one is. And Ocpan finds a way to get it through the many hands of North Medford that were at the net. 13-11. And a mishandled serve. Means we have only a 1-point differential. And that's blocked. McQuarrie tried to get it over, but South Medford would have nothing to do with that. So we're at our favorite place tonight. Tie ball game. And we have another quick timeout here. Rory Wold State Farm Insurance has been protecting your dreams in Oregon for over 30 years. Like a good neighbor, Rory Wold State Farm Insurance. Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey invite you to learn how you can save thousands on solar panels installation for your home. Visit Solar Pros Facebook page to learn more. Go to Facebook and search Solar Pros PNW. And Crater Car Wash. They're locally owned, operated. They have 2 Medford and 2 Grants Pass locations. Crater Car Wash. Clean, dry, fast. Well, we have another tie ball game. 13 all now. Here in set number 3. Tied up 1 set apiece. North Medford came from behind in the first set to win that one 30-28. South Medford just flat out hung on in the second set and managed to win it 25-22. Wouldn't expect that there's going to be too much difference here in set number 3. And we still have at least a 4th one to go. Carpenter got that one over. And South Medford had no answer. Carpenter will be serving. Ocpan, good grief. Get out of the way. You get a broken hand. Sheila foul is over with it. Ocpan's blocked in the net. And South Medford will save it. Ocpan taking and putting that one away. Slaughter serving for for South Medford. McQuarrie is blocked but out of bounds. Yeah. One line judge never made a call, but it was out of bounds. Ooh, that was almost out too. Slaughter sets it to Ocpan. Ocpan's deep. Little too long on that one. That brings up Seelafau for the serve. Ocpan gets it down. We're tied still. Curtis returns. Ocpan to serve. Long. McQuarrie serving. Into the net. Pennell serving for South Medford. Just trading points right now. Myers gets it over. Malcolm pokes it back. Running up with it. McQuarrie to Carpenter. Long. Now South Medford's up by 1. That's down. Running finds an empty place on the court. Mitchell was diving for it, but couldn't get there. Running, serving now. Carpenter, Rockpan can't dig that one out. Slaughter, Rockpan will put it over. McQuarrie sets. Sela foul, went up with her. Maybe that's Myers. And out. No, man. Hanson serving for South Medford. Pop it up and get it hammered right back at you. Slaughter. They just popped that serve right back up. All Slaughter had to do is go up and hammer it down. South Medford up by 1. And running gets it in. Curtis to serve. Up. And they get that one through. Right there. Slaughter got that one through. North Medford couldn't block it. Mitchell to serve. Running, puts that one over. This is Slaughter. Antonio did it, but not enough. Hockpan. North Medford will be able to save that one. Hanson, Slaughter, Malcolm. They cannot save it a second time. And now it's a 2-point lead for the Panthers. 3 away from winning the second set. Don't think it'll be that easy. There you go. That one's long. Nothing comes easy tonight. Antonio. Slaughter to Malcolm, but North Medford will save it. Hockpan sends it right back in a hurry. Antonio sets it up. That's Carpenter. Down South Medford has to save it. They do. Curtis gets it up, but not in the right place. (23-21). Malcolm serving. South Medford 2 points away from winning the second set. Sela foul. Hockpan. My goodness. Now we're only 1 away. Set point for South Medford. Nope. Timeout instead. We'll take a quick one here on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net. Serving for the set is South Medford. Up. Now they're going to have to do it again. Set it one more time. Aquari will send it over. Slaughter to Hockpan, who's long, wide actually. Set that one wide. Here comes Carpenter. Slaughter to Hockpan, who's blocked. And now they're going to have to set it up again, and they do. And Carpenter makes that running, gets it down, and not able to get that one back was Mitchell. Still set point, though. Hockpan, boy, that one got messed up. And somehow turns out okay for South Medford as they win the third set. They now lead this 2-1 here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And it didn't want to reset the match score, does it? That's because we're on set 4. Not get there yet. That's why. And now South Medford leads it 2-1 in terms of sets. Let's pretend that this is halftime. And did you know the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? The fall program guide just came out. Find out about all the recreation and learning opportunities at playmedford.com. So while we have a bit of a time here, we'll just take a halftime break, as it were. The other game that is going on in the Southwest Conference is Willamette taking on Roseburg. And Willamette still looking for, well, they may have gotten a conference win. I need to back that up. They've gotten one win, but I'm not so sure that that was in conference play. Yeah, they're 0-10 are the Willamette Wolverines in conference play. Meanwhile, Roseburg is 4-6, 8-12 overall. And Roseburg right now just kind of hanging around there at the bottom end of qualifying, as they're currently ranked number 24 by the OSAA. So they need a win to kind of hold that position together. And then, of course, the non-league that we were telling you about, Sheldon is at Marist, and that would be a fun one to go see. Two top quality teams right there. We've also been talking about in soccer, the boys and the girls played. The boys game is over, as I pick it up, and South Medford has won that one 3-1. And if you'll just give us a slow moment. Whoops, that's not where we want to be at all. Give us a slow moment here. We'll see if we can't convince. So right now, with about 24 minutes to go, just under 25 to go, as we look at the TableRockSports.net coverage of it, it's North Medford 4, South Medford nothing. It's a really important game, though, for North Medford. And they're in a position where they've got to keep winning because the teams in front of them keep winning. And so they need to just keep it up, as it's a little different than in football. In football, they take the top 5 from the Special District 1. But otherwise, in all the other sports, the top 3 automatically qualify. So you're kind of fighting right now for one of those 3 automatic qualifying positions. And also the South Medford soccer team, the girls soccer team, ranks pretty highly. They're in the top 10, so there's a lot to play for. In fact, it was interesting. I was doing what the coaches tell me not to do because I can do what coaches tell me not to do, and that is to get too far ahead on this playoff thing. But, you know, that's kind of where we're at there. We're down to it right now, and we'll have to see how the rankings come out after all of tonight's action. But the interesting thing is that right now, in volleyball, North Medford would host Sherwood in round 1. And in girls soccer, as Hansen sends the first serve wide, and North Medford gets the early 1-0 lead with running set to serve. But the North Medford soccer girls soccer team would also host Sherwood in round 1 if things were to start right today. They don't, so don't expect that to last. Carpenter puts it down. I probably should have read the end of this here. That goes out of bounds. Long. Because we were doing a pseudo halftime. That Southern Oregon has a new place to play in Medford. It's the Rogue X Aquatics and Events Center. There's 2 pools, a splash pad, and plenty of gym and court space to accommodate your indoor sports. We'll watch here for a moment. Antonio is blocked. Tipped out of bounds, yes. And that should give the serve right back to North Medford. It does. Curtis will be serving. You can learn more at roguexmedford.com. For daily information on open and gym hours and all the X has to offer, you also visit roguexmedford.com. Now we've got much discussion going on. I think that still a North Medford point. I think South Medford was trying to contend that North Medford touched that on the way out. Curtis with that serve. And that goes out, but off of Seelefau. Pinnell back in for Keever now. Malcolm serving. Four hits. Had to wait for the official to make that call. We're now tied up again already. Carpenter, yes. South Medford tipped it as it was coming over, and by that time, all was lost. They put the umpire's chair back together again. Padding had come off. That was blocked. They got it though. Carpenter, Mitchell. Well, they save it. Here's going to be McQuarrie, and that'll be in. Antonio serving. Hockpan one more time, strong on those hits when she goes up. And got that one past the North Medford front line. Slaughter serving for the Panthers. And gets that ball to drop in a hurry. Carpenter diving, couldn't get under it. Oh, they'll save that one and get it back. Yes. Seelefau out. Really, every hit that North Medford had there at the end was kind of an awkward one. Foul gets it over. Ocpan, but that one's going to come right back to South Medford, and they're going to touch it as it goes out of bounds. And North Medford will have the serve. Carpenter serving. North Medford trailing by 1. And that's just out. Nobody touched that one. Malcolm, they're saying they want a tip. I don't think you're going to get one. I don't think you're going to get a tip. They didn't get the tip. South Medford asked for it, but didn't get it. Malcolm, Slaughter to Ocpan. That goes out of bounds off of North. Ocpan will be serving. Sealer foul, but she's blocked. Running with it. Slaughter. No. Double hit. Well, North Medford ties it up. Smith in to serve. That's in. I was with South Medford. That looked like it was going out, but it fell in. Running, that Ocpan will save it. Slaughter to Ocpan. Smith gets it up though. Myers over the net and down. And that's in. Malcolm to the bench. Leslie back out there. And Leslie can't handle that serve. All of a sudden with Smith on the serve for North Medford, they're collecting points. They need to win it if they want to keep this match going. Ocpan. Block. Now South Medford says they would like a timeout. We're going to take one with them here as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
Trusting Abby's legendary pizza for 60 years. Your hard-earned money supports hundreds of youth working at our parlors, dozens and dozens of nonprofits and school teams throughout the area. At Abby's, doing good in the neighborhood has never tasted so delicious. Can you smell it? It's not arugula and pear. It's bacon, and cheddar. Yep. Everybody's favorite pizza is back on sale this month at Abby's, loaded with 2 kinds of bacon and real cheddar cheese. Enjoy Abby's September special at a very special price.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see the South Medford leads in sets 2-1, but they currently trail here in set 4, 13-8. John L. Scott, they've got real estate offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. And across the way, we're watching, we're wondering what the delay is. They're working on the umpire's chair, taping it up again. Or maybe they're taping it for the first time, I'm not sure. The maintenance man says maybe. No, not yet. So they've they continue to work away over there. It's actually not the umpire that they're trying to make safe with all that padding, it's the players. And the maintenance team says we have it fixed. Let us play on. And Leslie can't handle that serve either. Things falling apart here in set 4 for South Medford, but the way things have also went tonight, let's not count them out yet. And that's long. There's why you don't. See the foul will come in, and then we'll allow Curtis to enter the game. Pennell serving. Deep serve. And North Medford will get it front. And that's going to go out of bounds. Carpenter didn't hit it that hard. It didn't seem like up here, but Pennell mishandled it. Keever, by the way, is back into the game. Turner in to serve it. Haven't seen her yet tonight. Slaughter to Okpan. Curtis, a good save that time. Malcolm blocked. And everybody for South Medford was at the net. There was nobody back there. Turner to serve it again. And long. McQuarrie comes in for Turner. You'd say a 6-point lead was a big lead, but not tonight. Henson. Myers puts it down. Keever cannot get there in time. Running will serve. Okpan. But North Medford will handle it this time, and Myers will take it and slam it home, and South Medford cannot get it returned. Oh, good play that time by Curtis. No, they're going to say it's a South Medford point double hit. Mitchell serving for South Medford. They are the ones that need the points now. I don't think that North Medford realized what was happening that time. Looking for the slam instead of just looking to play the ball. Curtis. Myers. And they're going to call that a North Medford point. They're going to say South Medford didn't get it over the net. They're not objecting this time, so we'll go with it, huh? Curtis. Ockpan blocked the other way. Ockpan sends it high to the roof. And Malcolm. That's 4, is it not? Yeah, there we go. And an injury. Timeout. Kiever. That's not good. They're looking at the knee. Flexing. She's like, yep, I'm good. I was talking to somebody last night. We were at a soccer game last night. And talking to them about the recuperative powers of youth. It's amazing. Carpenter, that's blocked. North Medford will have to do it again. They got it way up there too high, but Curtis will save this one. And now they get it to Antonio. Antonio can't do much with it, though. Slaughter. And down it goes because Ockpan is there to receive the pass. Malcolm. We were just telling them last night when we were talking about it. These young people, man, they go off of the field or the court like they're never going to return. They can barely move and need help, and 3 minutes later, they're back in the game like nothing happened. It's amazing. Sela fouls blocked, but Curtis will allow them to do it again. And they'll just send it over this time. Slaughter for Ockman. Blocked one more time. McQuarrie gets it. Curtis. Carpenter will just put it over. There's a little tip. Curtis saves it again. McQuarrie's going to set it up for Antonio, who sends it deep. Hanson gets it this time. Ockpan one more time, but North will handle this one. Carpenter. Now Slaughter will set it up. Pennell will put it down. 20-14. My goodness. The longer this goes on, the more the fans are getting into it. And there's one just sent right into the net. That puts North Medford within 4 of winning this set and tying it up. And if we go to a 5th set, this gym is going to explode with every point. That's not going to happen. Hanson couldn't get it back over. Antonio serving. North Medford within 3 of winning the set. Hanson sends it the wrong way, but Ockpan gets there, and somehow South Medford gets it over. Antonio sets it up. Carpenter slams that one home. And now South Medford says we're going to take another timeout. As Coach Ockpan says, what are we supposed to do here anyway? Throwing out her hands. It just sometimes it goes that way, doesn't it? You need to check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the A Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at the asportsradio.com, featuring 5 live NFL games a week. It's the Ace Sports Radio. They'll have 3 of them on Sunday, just in case you're interested. A 10 o'clock game, 1 o'clock game, thereabouts. And then the Sunday night game comes up in the 5 o'clock hour. Monday night, too. It's coming up also. Ace Sports Radio. Trying to make sure you get your football in. Here comes Antonio. 2 points away. Malcolm to Slaughter. Ockpan, but it's blocked. But South Medford finds a way to get it over. Curtis sets it high. McQuarrie gets it through. Ockpan and Pennell were there but could not stop it. And now it's set point. Antonio. And make that Malcolm cannot get to the serve. And we now are headed to the 5th set. It's now a 2-2 tie on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? When you want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life, call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $15 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official. But you can only be one. Know your...
And we welcome you back to North Medford High School, where we're getting ready to start the 5th set. We have taken this just about as far as it can go tonight. Tied at 2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's on TableRockSports.net. We got more action for you on TableRockSports.net tomorrow night, too. A couple of football games. I think like 3 football games, 4 football games, something like that. Let's see. We got Cascade Christian, South, North, Crater. Not sure about St. Mary's yet. We got a lot of football. We got RCC volleyball coming up tomorrow night. We're busy. You keep watching. Now we got lots of bookwork to do. Lots of bookwork to do. You'd think somehow they could get the bookwork done during the 3-minute break, but apparently that's not always the case. So out here for the 5th set is Malcolm, Pennell, Ockpan, Mitchell, Slaughter. It looks like Hanson for South Medford. For North Medford, Curtis will be coming in just a moment, and I believe Seelefau will be on the way out. No, I don't know who's on the way out. I shouldn't guess. Right now, Seelefau is on the way out. So now they've got Curtis, Running, Carpenter, Myers, Antonio. Already said Carpenter once. Can't say it twice. Running, who's serving McQuarrie, Curtis, Antonio, Myers, Carpenter for North Medford to start the fifth set. Ocpan puts it over. McQuarrie sets it. Antonio takes care of it, but right back. Ocpan out. Now remember, this is the fifth set. We play to 15 or until somebody can win by 2. And we keep playing until somebody can win by 2. We don't stop until somebody does that. And there's the 2-point lead as Carpenter hammers it home. And North Medford's ahead 2-0 here in this final set. Running with the serve. Ocpan saves it. Ocpan's going to go up, but they're going to save that. McQuarrie will set it up for Carpenter, who puts it down and is partially deflected, and then they can't get to it on time. 3-0. North Medford here in this final set. Mitchell will just get it over. Meyer won't just get it over, though. Meyer will hammer that home. The North Medford side celebrating. The South Medford side a little silent at the moment. There you go. Now they've got something to cheer about. That serve goes long. South Medford student body, North Medford student body, at least part of them standing up, and now there's a question going on. It was long. I'm not sure what the discussion is. It wasn't touched by anybody. He holds up two thumbs and confirms it. Now South Medford protesting on the other side here. Now they're going to ask another question. North Medford's asking a question. Carpenter was over there. Now Ocpan back over to talk to the umpire. Here comes North Medford to plead their cause. We're in set 5 of a rivalry. And they're still going to say, it's North Medford point after all of that. Now they're taking away the point from South Medford. We're just going to redo this. Antonio, no, that'll be a fourth hit. That's definitely a South Medford point. We definitely have 4-1. Carpenter, yes, and South will send it out of bounds. Seelefau into the game for Myers. Curtis serving. Slaughter sets it up. And on the other end, Hanson hammers it home. Malcolm serving for South Medford. That by Seelifau does not go over. All of a sudden, South Medford has the momentum. Out of bounds. Antonio on the serve. Okpan gets it through. As Seelifau was there, but Okpan managed to get that past them. Hanson serving for South Medford. Ooh, McQuarrie. What are we going to call here? What? Now he's calling. Nope. He wants a replay. The official wants a replay. Not sure what that's about. He's talking to both sides again. The captain's over there pleading their cause. Coach Turner says, just let it go. Let's do it all over. One more time. Carpenter's blocked at the net. Moala getting up there. Okpan gets another one through. Now 6-6. Why would we think that anything would be easy? Not tonight. Hanson into the net. Well, here comes Carpenter. Mishandled by Slaughter that time. Okpan's out. They set in. He's a lot closer than I am. That's my comment there. Okpan serving. Carpenter. The South will save it, and it's out off of North Medford. We're at the halfway point of the fifth set. We're tied 2-2, tied 8-8. They like to say, not much decided so far. Seelifau gets it down, but Okpan will save it. Mitchell will send it over. Seelifau gets that one over somehow. Hanson, there's the slam. Okpan one more time. Seelifau's. Mitchell tipping it around at the net. Hanson to Mitchell. Curtis saves it. Into the net though. And North Medford says they'll take a timeout. Fall sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. They now have 9 locations with which to serve you. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Brothers gives back to the communities and serve in... Well, let's just do that again. We really blew that one. Dutch Brothers gives back to the communities they serve in support of kids and local efforts to help others. Dutch Brothers. One of these days I'll learn to read. I'm feeling like maybe that's something that math, maybe I should, since I have a little extra time these days, just try that out, see how that works out. All right, here we are. South Medford still serving. Ocpan on the serve, and South is up by 2. Up, running. Then Malcolm will save it. It's going to go long. Mitchell sent that one way long. Trying to send it deep over all of the players, but a little too long. Now Hope Smith in to serve. South Medford with the 1-point lead at this point. Hanson. And Slaughter gets that one in. Sealer foul coming in. And then will switch places with Curtis. 11-9. Kiefer serving for South Medford. Curtis will take the deep serve. McQuarrie sends it wide. And now, South Medford is within 3 of winning the match. Ockham sets it back up. Mitchell will get it over. Up one more time. This time running, gets it down. Ockham cannot get there. 12-10. McQuarrie to serve. North Medford trailing by 2. Malcolm, it doesn't go over. That should be a 4 hit. Yeah. And now, nope. South Medford says they want timeout. We'll take one with them as South leads this one by 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
It's Jeep Adventure Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I ride my bike and sometimes the bus, sometimes both at the same time. I do have a car, but right now it's just too expensive to pay for insurance and gas. I love my job. At Ashland Food Co-op, they're a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. It's way cheaper to be able to pay.
All right, they got ready to play before we got ready to play. McQuarrie sends it over. Ockham, but Curtis will save it. McQuarrie blocked. Hanson gets up to block that one. South Medford's within 2 of going home with a win. Ooh, good punch there by Curtis. Lockpan. But Carpenter saves it. Antonio puts it over. Lockpan sets it up again. Mitchell out. Running will serve. Lockpan tapped that one over. We are at match point. Mitchell serving for South Medford and the match. And there it is. And there it is. As South Medford walks away with a 3-2 win tonight over the North Medford Black Tornado. We invite you now to stay tuned for the Know Your Role post-game show, which comes your way next. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We will recap the scoring here and a little bit of the action that took place, as we will do that when we come back on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's time to fall into savings at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford. If you want the lowest prices of the year on all in-stock Beauty Rest Serta and more, now's your chance. Memory foam queen starting at just $3.99. With adjustable base, only $9.99.
Come in and compare our prices. You'll be glad you did.
Time to fall into savings. Only at Medford Mattress, downtown Medford.
Where quality is still not costly.
Discover luxurious Karastan flooring at Lippert's Carpet One. The flooring you need to live beautifully. With the National Karastan Month Savings with Style event, experience the luxury of Karastan and capture the lowest prices of the year. With savings up to $1,000 back on beautiful flooring and pay no interest for 18 full months during National Karastan Month, exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Welcome to the Know Your Role post-game show presented by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. As you can see on that John L. Scott scoreboard there in front of you, it's a 3-2 win for the South Medford Panthers. But you can also see it did not come easily tonight, as the North Medford won the first set 30-28. They came from behind to do that. They trailed most of that one first set by 3-4 points and finally got themselves organized enough to come back and win it. And then South Medford took the next two, 25-22, 25-23. Those were really close sets. We had a lot of ties and lead changes in that second and third set. North Medford won the fourth set rather handily, 25-14, which is something of a shock with the way that tonight had had been going. And then again, we played a tough match. We were at 8-8. And from then South Medford got a bit of a lead. And pretty much just hung on to that lead. North Medford got within a point a couple of times, but South Medford was able to figure out how to hold on and win that final set 15-12. But what a great match we saw tonight in volleyball. Typical rivalry. Neither side's going to give much. They may be friends after the volleyball season, but during the volleyball season, forget it. No friendship here. I know that there are friends in the volleyball season or outside the volleyball season because they play on the same clubs together. So it's, but not tonight. No friends tonight. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production is going to be tomorrow night, and there'll be a lot of them, but yours truly will be at RCC. Well, not really at RCC. We'll be at what they call the court out on North Phoenix Road for the RCC volleyball match. It begins at 6 o'clock, but there's lots of other things on TableRockSports.net tomorrow also, so you can kind of take your pick at what you want to watch. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is South Medford 3, North Medford 2. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Colton Treadway, I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.